Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Keck here with Builderall, training and sports specialist with information products. Glad you're with me. It's that time. Time to wake up and get a little Builderall training. Glad you're with us here. We'll give it just a second to see if anybody else is going to join us while I look at my phone here and see if it looks like we are broadcasting, as I think we are. Okay, well, it looks like we are, maybe. We'll see. Let me check on another platform. Let me check here on the Facebook. Glad you guys are with us. Please drop a comment in the group to let me know you're here. Okay, looks like it's working good. So we'll give everybody the rooster one more time. Rise and shine. Put your thinking caps on. We're going to talk a little bit today. Again, this is Keck with Builderall. Glad you're in the group. This group's all about building community around people that want to learn how to create and sell information products. And we're glad you're here. I'm glad to be here. Thank you. Thank you. It's not necessary, but I appreciate the applause. So we are going to talk today for a little bit about opt-in forms. We've been talking a lot about mailing boss, which double or single opt-in, lead magnets. Today we're going to talk about the actual forms available to us and which ones to use. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with y'all here to, oh, that was quick. Did that work? I guess so. Okay, so we're going to talk here about, I'm going to go back and just make sure, stop screen sharing, because that seemed to be too easy. So let me start it again. Screen share, here, and share. There we go. To infinity and beyond. Okay, so we're going to go here into, I've just gone into a Cheetah Builder page here and just created a real simple page here to show you. Basically, there's two options that we have when we choose what opt-in form. Morning, Jose. Welcome. Thanks for being here, buddy. So we've got two options. We got the contact form or the email marketing form. And the way it works, if you go to add here, elements, okay. Remember, if you do that and you're stuck, you're like, hey, where's all my stuff? You got to go right here to the return to get the full menu of elements. So if we scroll down here, we'll see right next to each other the email marketing form and the contact form. Okay, email marketing, contact. And just to show you, just bring it over here like this. Okay, so say we want this one, we just bring it over. And there it is. Okay, I'm going to cancel because I already brought one over. So I'll just delete that. That's fine. Same thing with this contact form. If you were to go back and do contact form instead, right here, here's where you could pull over your different contact forms. I just pulled this one over right here, just so we're all up to speed and we know what we're doing here. Now, there's some differences here, okay? And I'm going to tell you first off, the email marketing form is generally what you're probably going to want to use like 95% of the time. Okay, and the reason is because this email marketing form is automatically connects to our email program, which is Mailing Boss. The contact form does not. Okay, so if I'll scroll down here just a little bit, I've got a little bit of information about the differences here. All right, and I'm just going to check in on Facebook here real quick. Okay, all looks good. So the difference is contact form does not connect directly to Mailing Boss, whereas the email form can connect directly to Mailing Boss. So it's kind of an automatic thing, and I'll show you that as we look into it a little bit. Specify the email confirmation page, subscribe, confirm page, and unsubscribe page. Now, here's the thing about this. When you're using this email marketing form, you specify all those things on your list in Mailing Boss. Okay, so this is all connected to the Mailing Boss list. and it pulls fields from Mailing Boss list settings. Okay, that's the key thing to remember here. So this one does not. So let's go in and play with these a little bit, and we'll press on the edit first. So on the edit, you see we have, the things we have for most elements, general settings, but I'll direct your attention here to placeholders. That's what this, like phone number, this is a placeholder. If I click that, all the placeholders go away. Generally, I like to have the placeholders in there. Show label, that's where does this extra label on top. I rarely find that useful. And horizontal, that's just if you want your form to have more of a horizontal orientation. Just so you know, that's customizable there. Size of the button is customizable. How big do we want it? The height and the width. All pretty standard things here. The field style, the different fonts for the fields, and so on. Okay, so you get the idea there. And over, if we click the set fields button now, okay, so the edit's just to edit what's on the form there, okay? The set fields is where we will actually set up the email. So the email, excuse me, the email receiver, the subject of the email. Need a little go-go juice there. Okay, all right, I understand. The redirect after submit, successful and errors messages. So here you have to set all these up kind of manually. Whereas with the email marketing form, you've already set all these things up specific to the list you're connected to. Fields, here you can go in and you can change the fields, like say this phone number. Say I want it, first off, I'll press the edit there, and we can change the label, we can change the tag, we can say is it required or not, which means they won't be able to move forward with the form until they complete it. But then these little arrows here, say you want the phone number to be up above the email. So we just press this little up arrow, and now the phone number has moved up here in our choice. So that's what that does. I know it's early. Rise and shine, though. Early bird gets the worm. Okay, let's see. What else can we change here? And then you can just press the trash can if you don't want that on your form at all, that particular item or that field. So then we go to action. Here's where you can put a URL in here. And notice it says lick here. Oh, that's good. Lick here. No, click here. Click here to open Funnel Club with Link Generator. Now, this is one reason you may want to use this form. Like I said, 95% of the time, you're probably going to want to use the email marketing form, but this is the 5%, is because you can use this form to create a magic funnel. So we click on that, it'll take us to our link generator right here, and you can click on Magic Funnel, and you can create a magic funnel here, get the link, and drop that in there. What is a magic funnel? A magic funnel is a kind of a funnel and a form set up to where when they fill out that form, not only are they going to be added to whatever list you send them to, but they're also going to be automatically signed up for a free Builderall account. So that's the thing here, and you can find that here under the link generator. Like I say, let me go back. Okay, just cancel out of this. So that may be the one reason you want to use, can be used in a magic funnel to automatically create a Builderall 14-day free trial or the free website plan. So that's one reason you might want to use the contact form. Okay, and one more thing I'll show you here, this Recaptcha. Okay, Recaptcha, set Recaptcha. What is Recaptcha? I'll just read it to you here. Recaptcha is a free service that protects your site from spam and abuse. It uses advanced analysis techniques to tell humans and bots apart. To start using Recaptcha, you need to sign up for an API key pair for your site. The key pair consists of a site key and a secret key. The site key is used to invoke Recaptcha services on your site. So we would say press the blue button to go to Google, and this is definitely something I recommend doing. The Recaptcha is when, You get that little thing, I'm not a robot, select all the panels that have traffic lights in them or whatever. So that's the reCAPTCHA. And you want to fill all this out right here. And if you need some more specific directions on that reCAPTCHA, you can go to the knowledge base and just type in how to set up reCAPTCHA on both contact and email marketing forms or email marketing. And that's a real simple, easy training. I just looked at it. So again, if you need further directions on how to set up reCAPTCHA, just go check that out. It's very detailed. Okay, so moving on. Now I want to show you a little bit about how it works on the email marketing form side of things here. Hey, Gene. Yes, that is the new technology. It's called Lick Here. It goes with the sniff and see. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. So on the email marketing form, so we'll click on it and see that to edit the element, we have much the same things to change the button size, what it says on the button, and the actual text fonts. Where it comes in different here is when we go to set list. So with set list, here all it's going to ask us for is what list in Mailing Boss do we want to connect it to, which means you've got to have a list set up already in Mailing Boss in order to connect it to. So I already have one set up here, but I'm just going to go and just remind us what's the difference. Over here, remember set fields, and then we've got to go set all these fields. Over here, it's set list, not set fields, because the fields are set in our Mailing Boss list. So I'll go ahead and select this list. If you don't have one, you can click Create New right here and create a new list, but we'll say Save. Okay, and just to show you now, I only have email here. Why do I only have email? And on the contact form, I've got these 4 fields, and here I only have 1 field. Jose, yes, I do recommend having reCAPTCHA on all your forms for sure. It's going to protect just the integrity of your domain and your ability to really deliver emails into the inbox. Just think, you know, it's bot protection. There are bots out there that can sign up. That there are even bots that can get by double opt-in. But the reCAPTCHA is just an extra level of security to help slow those people down. So yeah, definitely recommend the reCAPTCHA on all your forms. Okay, so if we're clicking on the email marketing form here, and we see there's only 1 field, why is that? Well, if I go over to Mailing Boss here, okay, and I'm on this list here, you can find that just by going to lists, click list, and if I look at this list, these are the fields I have set up. I've only got 1 field set up for email. That is why we only have 1 field here in our form. So just to show you how this works, if I wanted to add a field here, say I want to add a phone number or something. Let me see here. I'm going to add phone number text field right here. See this here? So I'm going to click that, add it, and then save changes. Okay, so now I've got the phone number and the email, right? So now if we go back over to our form here and we go to set list, and I'm going to go with that list, yes. And now, ta-da, we have a phone number and an email. So when I say the email marketing form pulls from the list in Mailing Boss, that's just a little example. So if you want more fields on this, again, go to your list in Mailing Boss, and that's where you set up the fields for that. All right, so let's go back here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Where am I? Okay, yes, here we are. So just to recap, I'll bring these a little closer together here now. So just to recap that, there's 2 options when we're looking at these forms. We have the contact form right here on the right and the email marketing form. Email marketing, contact form. Okay, there are 2 different forms. It gives you some options for customization on both sides. The contact form you can use if you want to set up a magic funnel, and that's one of the primary reasons you might probably use it. Again, if you need a little more information on that Recaptcha, you can go to the knowledge base, how to set up Recaptcha on both contact and email marketing. And that pretty much does it as far as the differences between the two opt-in forms that we have. Let's see if we got any more questions over here. Okay. Good morning, Carl. Welcome. Carl will give you a good morning, Rooster. Okay. Good morning. All right, you guys, that's all I've got for you today is setting up these, choosing between the different opt-in forms. So I hope you found that helpful. Again, if you're in this group, please get involved. Ask all your questions in the group rather than Messenger so everybody can benefit from the questions and the answers. If somebody asks a question and you know the answer, feel free to answer it in there. And it's all about trying to support each other, people looking to build and create and sell digital products online. I'm here to be somebody you can lean on. I'm do my very best to help you answer any questions you might have. Is the magic funnel in compliance with GDPR? You know, that is a great question, and I am in the States. You're welcome, Carl. I don't know. I'm not expert on GDPR because that's not where I live. I don't really operate in that space. So I'm sorry to give you that answer, but it's the true one. I don't really know. I don't know that. All right, you guys. Well, I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock is my time. I try to go live. Remember, Friday we'll have Q&A, live Q&A on Friday at 9. I'll have some questions ready, some things hopefully we can discuss live on the stream here. And again, I appreciate everybody being here. Big round of applause for you guys. You guys deserve it. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ciao for now, friends.